Welcome to the KVF Physics Academy. Today we are going to the study of the cell model. And we know that some assumptions of the cell model. We know that what is the first assumptions for cell model? We know that here we considering the nucleus. We know that atomic we consider the electrons, nuclear we considering the nucleus, we considering the proton and neutron. Okay. Now nucleus is present inside the nucleus. We know that. And this nucleus is moves independently inside the nucleus with common potential. Second assumptions: electron and neutrons is filled different cell. Is filled in different cell. Like that, we know that S cell, P cell, D cell. Electron is placed in SD, SPD, FG, like that. Okay. Similarly, here proton and neutron placed in different cells. Third one, whatever the result, suppose we can take the even nucleides, proton neutrons are paired. Then what is the net result? Net result is equal to 0. Means which result is equal to 0? Magnetic moment is equal to 0. Next, spin is equal to 0 for this case. When a nucleus is even. Like at the 8/16, magnetic moment 0. Nuclear spin S is equal to 0. Means the paired result is 0. Means whatever the result getting because of unpaired. Next assumptions, whatever the result getting the unpaired one. The proton is unpaired, give the result is proton. Suppose neutron is unpaired, then result getting neutron. Next, what is the very important case? For this case, this cell model exists very good explain the existence of magic number. We know that the magic numbers are 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82, 126. Yes or no? This one is a magic number. What is mean by magic number? Magics, we know that magics means general lives. This one is a jadoo. Okay. But here magics means nucleate containing the magic number. ओके. एखादा न्यूक्लियोइड आहे तो काय करतो मॅजिक नंबर का त्या केसमध्ये येतोय, सर्वाइव्ह होतोय. तर दिस वन इज अ मोर स्टेबल. दिस atom is a more stable. How this atom become more stable? Means here binding energy is greater. Yes or no? Binding energy is greater. Yes or no? Means what is the existence of magic number? What is the success here? Existence of magic number. Next, stability and binding energy. जर तो आपला पार्टिकल जर ॲटम जर मोर स्टेबल असेल तर बाइंडिंग एनर्जी त्याची कशी असेल? जास्त असेल. जर जास्त बाइंडिंग एनर्जी असेल तरच हा पार्टिकल जो आहे हा काय होणार नाही? ब्रेक होणार नाही. येस ऑर नो? मीन्स दिस वन इज अ मोर स्टेबल, मीन्स अ मोर बाइंडिंग एनर्जी फॉर दिस केस. अँड लास्ट assumptions, what is the last assumptions? Last assumption is that nucleoid containing the proton or odd number of proton or neutron gives this result, or even number of this nucleoid containing the magic number of proton or neutron, this one is a more stable. This is the basic assumptions. And what is the success of the cell model is its existence. Very good explain of the existence of magic number. Second one is stability, and third one is binding energy of the nucleus is very larger for magic number case. And the next one is it gives the idea about the ground state of spin. And some cases first excited states also finding the spin using the cell model. And second one, it gives the good explanation of this magnetic dipole moment. Yes or no? And the third one, suppose magnetic moment or spin is not equal to 0 for even nuclide. For all nuclide, this is equal to how much? 0. Okay, this is the basic things for this one. And next one, we consider the 3D harmonic potential, but this 3D harmonic potential gives only up to 20 magic number. Means we can using the 3D harmonic potential only getting up to 20 magic numbers. Next, hence we need to some correction in this case. Next, we are on a hexagon. Explain the new potential. Here we consider the some perturbation, LS perturbation, and we getting explanation of all magic numbers. All magic number means 2 to 126. 2 to 126. Using the Mayer-Hexagon relation. Okay. 3D harmonic oscillator gives only up to 20, but Mayer-Hexagon getting all 20, 126 up to 126. Next one, we know that in atomic molecular physics, we can consideration of the nucleus, electrons, and here we consider neutron and protons. Okay, suppose 1s, we consider the hydrogen in AMS. Then 1 electron, we can place 1s1, 1s1. Okay, but in atomic, delta E is greater than 0. Delta E is greater than 0. Delta E is greater than 0. Suppose we consider L is equal to 1 electron in this cell, and S is equal to 1 by 2. We consider the P cell. P cell, L is equal to 1, S is equal to 1 by 2. Then splitting is like that: 2p 1 by 2 and 2p 3 by 2. Means this 2p 3 by 2 spectral term have greater energy as compared to 2p 1 by 2. Yes or no? 2p 3 by 2 have greater energy as compared to the 2p 1 by 2. Yes or no? And now, but in we consider in nuclear, delta E is equal to how much? Delta E is equal to how much? Negative. Yes or no? Delta E is equal to how much? Negative. Okay? Means in this case we can place, suppose again here we consider the P cell. Here we consider the P cell. Okay? P cell, L is equal to how much? 1, and S is equal to how much? 1 by 2. L is equal to 1 by 2. Then splitting is like that: 2p 3 by 2 and 2p 1 by 2. 2p 1 by 2. Okay, this is the distribution of atomic and nucleus. Okay, why this thing is happen? Delta E is equal to, you know that we can take the Z value higher, L plus S or L plus 1 by 2 minus E Z L minus 1 by 2. We know that this one is higher, this one is lower. Okay, J is equal to L plus 1 by 2 is higher, then this difference getting positive, means atomic case. This one is atomic case. But here this difference getting the negative means nuclear case. Nuclear case means what is the meaning of that? This is equal to negative. Negative means E J L minus 1 by 2 is a greater value as compared to the L plus 1 by 2. Means in this case, which one have more energy? J is equal to L minus 1 by 2 have more energy as compared to J is equal to L plus 1 by 2. Okay? Means what is the change here? 2p 3 by 2 have lower energy as compared to the 2p 1 by 2. Okay? Means in this case, suppose the 2 electrons. First, this electron going to the 2p 1 by 2 state. But here is the 2 protons. First one going in a 2p 3 by 2 state. Okay? Don't confuse in this case. Suppose we can take the L is equal to, this is a D cell. D cell, L is equal to how much? 2. L is equal to 2. Then S is equal to 1 by 2. Then this is equal to how much? 2D 5 by 2. 2D 3 by 2. 2D 3 by 2. Means in his first one, electron going in a 2D 3 by 2 state. Once you completed the 2D 3 by 2, then this electron going to the 2D 5 by 2. But here in a nuclear or proton or neutron, first going in 2D 5 by 2 state. Once you complete the 2D 5 by 2 state, then this going to in which state? 2D 3 by 2. For D state, L is equal to 2, S is equal to 1 by 2. Why this thing is happened? Because of delta E is equal to negative. Delta E is equal to negative means this term is have the higher energy as compared to this one. This is happen in nuclear, this one in atomic. Always memorize this thing. Okay. Now, what is the magic number? 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82, 126. Question asks, which of the following is magic number? Means in this case, 3 given other number, 1 given the magic number. And we can find out which of the following does not belongs to the magic numbers. Means in this case, we are given 3 magic numbers and 1 is another number. Okay. 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82, 126. So always memorize this magic number. Okay. Directly we can ask question for set 2 marks. Got it? This is a very important things for cell model. Always memorize this thing. Delta is positive for AMS, delta is negative for nuclear. Okay. Next one. Suppose we know that L cell, L value for different cell. We consider the S cell. S cell, what is the value of L? L is equal to 0. And what is the spin? S is equal to 1 by 2. Then what is the value of J? J is equal to 0 minus 1 by 2. 0 plus 1 by 2 means only 1 by 2. Next, L is equal to P cell. Suppose we consider the L is P cell, then L is equal to how much? 1. L is equal to 1. S is equal to 1 by 2. Then J is equal to 1 by 2 comma 3 by 2. Okay, means this is the J value for P cell. Next we consider the D cell. We know that for D cell, what is the L value? L is equal to 2 and S is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, then what is the possible J value for D cell? 3 by 2 comma 5 by 2. Next we got what is the spin parity of the ground state? Spin parity of ground state. Like in atomic, they ask what is the ground state spectral term of the atom. Ground state spectral terms of atom. Similarly here they ask what is the ground state spin parity. MS spectral terms. Here spin parity. Okay. Now how to find out the spin parity in this case? Like a J pi. J is a total angular momentum. Pi is a parity. Okay, pi is parity. How to find out the parity? This is a very simple one. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L minus 1 raised to L. L is the orbital quantum number. L is orbital quantum number. Okay. Now we know that what is the cells? SPDFG, SPDFG, HI, SPDFGHI. We know that what is the value of L for S cell? L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the L value for different cell. This is the L value for different cell. Now we need to find out the parity. Pi is known as a parity is equal to. Suppose we can take S cell. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L. Okay. What is the S cell parity then? Substitute the L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0. Minus 1 raised to 0 is equal to plus 1. Plus 1. Even parity. S cell. S cell. S cell. Even parity. Okay. S cell. Even parity. Even parity. Okay. Next one. We can take the P cell. What is the value of L? L is equal to 1. Then minus 1 raised to 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 means P cell. P cell type of parity or type of parity or means here minus 1 raised to L is equal to plus 1 means we can say this one is even parity. Even parity. Even parity. Okay. And this is equal to minus 1. This is equal to minus 1. Then we can say this one is a odd parity. This one is a odd parity. Okay. Now here minus 1 raised to is a even number. We are getting the plus and we can say this one is a even parity. Okay. And minus 1 raised to L we are getting the minus. We can say that this one is a odd parity. And we know that which cell have even number and odd numbers. S, D, G, I have the even number. Means in this case we are getting the even parity. P, F, H have the odd numbers. Then we can say this one is a odd parity. This one is a odd parity simply, or we can take one by one. P cell 1 minus 1 raised to 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 is odd parity. Means P cell odd parity. Next, now we know that S, P, D, F, G, H, I. What is the value of L? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. For S cell minus 1 raised to 0 is equal to plus means S cell is even parity. P minus 1 raised to 1 minus 1 odd parity. Next D L is equal to 2 minus 1 raised to 2 is a plus 1 even parity means D cell even parity. Next F L is equal to 3 minus 1 raised to 3 minus 1 odd parity. Okay. Next G L is equal to 4 minus 1 raised to 4 plus 1 means for G cell even parity. Next H L is equal to 5 minus 1 raised to 5 minus 1 odd parity. Okay, got it? This is the parity for different cells. Okay, now we can find out the J value. Okay, suppose we consider the cells. Suppose we consider the S cell. What is the value of J? What is the value of J? We know that S cell L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0, or you can take one chart here again. L is equal to 0. Then what is the possible J? Possible J is equal to simply 1 by 2. Next, P cell. What is the value of PL? L is equal to 1 for P cell. Then what is the J value? J value is equal to L minus S to L plus. Yes, 1 by 2 comma 3 by 2. Yes or no? For all cell S is equal to 1 by 2. Then for D cell L is equal to 2. Then J value is equal to 3 by 2 comma 3 by 2 comma 5 by 2. Okay. Next F cell. F cell, what is this L value? L is equal to how much? 3. Then this is equal to how much? 5 by 2 comma 7 by 2. Okay. Next F cell. Or next G cell. G cell L is equal to 4. Then this is equal to 7 by 2, 9 by 2. Next S cell. L is equal to 5, 9 by 2, 11 by 2. And the last cell I 6, 11 by 2, 13 by 2. Got it? Now how many how many proton or neutron we can place in this cell? Okay. We know that like electrons, we know that how many electron place in a cell? 2 electrons. P 6, D 10, F 14, G 18, H 22, and the I 26. Means simply a cell, we know that the 2 all terms we can add 4. Okay, means here 2, add 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 4 14, 14 plus 4 18, 18 plus 4 22, 22 plus 4 26. Means maximum how many protons we can place in a cell? 2. How many proton we can place in a P cell? 6. Like that electron. We know that electron place in a cell 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26. Same number of proton or neutron we can place. This cell is 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22 and 26. How to memorize this one? Simply we know that for S cell maximum we can place the 2. Just add 4 for each terms. Okay. We can add 4 here, we getting 6. 6 add 4, we getting the 10 and so on. Good. Now, how to find out the spectral terms now? Here S cell maximum we can place how many electrons? How many electrons here? Now S value is equal to how much? This one. Okay. J point. Next, how to getting this J value is a very important for this case. Okay. How to memorize tricks? सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. लक्षात येते. म्हणजे या केस मध्ये लक्षात ठेवा, आपल्याला एक सिक्वेन्स लक्षात येणं गरजेचं आहे, तरच तुम्हाला स्पिन पॅरिटी फाइंड आउट करता येईल. गॉट इट? तुम्हाला SP up to here no problem. S and P means we know that S cell we can place 2 proton or 2 neutrons. P cell maximum 6. Okay, means 6 plus 2 8 means ऑक्सिजन पर्यंत तुम्हाला काही अडचण येणार नाही. ओके, पण त्या पुढे जायचं म्हटलं तर थोडासा प्रॉब्लेम येईल. येतं लक्षामध्ये. ते काय तुम्हाला असं लक्षात राहणार नाही की cells what is the sequence of the cell. Okay, at that time we need to memorize this trick. What is the trick? How to memorize this trick? Very simple. आप देखिए, सपोज ऐसा कंसिडर कर ली कि ये कॉलेज लाइफ है या 8th 10th क्लास में हो आप, इस टाइम आपके कोई भी क्लोज फ्रेंड हो, ओके, इनको कुछ गाना सुनाना है, वो बोर हो गया ऐसा समझ लीजिए, और इनको कुछ गाना सुनाना है, ठीक है। तो ये गाना जो है आप देखेंगे यार बढ़िया गाना कहाँ से हो सकता है, तो हो सकता है कि कोई लेडीज के बुक्स में हो सकता है, डायरी में हो सकता है इनके लिखे, ओके, ठीक है। ये समझ लीजिए कि ये लेडीज के डायरी में कुछ गाना है। ये गाना आपको क्या करना है, आपके कोई भी क्लोज फ्रेंड हो उनको सुनाना है, उनको क्या करना है, सुनाना है। ऐसा हमने सेंटेंस बनाया, ठीक है। ये ट्रिक है मेमोराइज करने के लिए, ठीक। अच्छा गाना किसके पास हो सकता है, लेडीज के पास ही हो सकता है, ठीक है। इसलिए हमने ट्रिक क्या चूज कर दिया, सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ। इट्स अ वेरी नाइस सेंटेंस यार। सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ, गाना गाकर दिखाओ। सिंपल, सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ। ऐसा ना आपने क्या कर दिया, कोई अपने फ्रेंड्स है उनके डायरी से देख लिया, और वो जो गाना है फोन पर फिर फोन पर क्या कर रहे हैं, गाना गाकर दिखा रहे हैं, ठीक है। ऐसा हमने थोड़ा सा एक सेंटेंस बना लिया है, ये समझ लिए, ओके। सुगंधा, यू नो दैट कोई भी अच्छी बात हो, कोई भी नेम हो, तो हम कैसे मेमोराइज करते हैं, उसके फर्स्ट लेटर से मेमोराइज करते हैं। कॉलेज लाइफ में क्या करते थे, कोई भी पूरा नाम लेने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, यस क्यू लाइक दैट, ओके, ओनली इनिशियल नेम इज इंपॉर्टेंट। वी नो दैट हाउ मेनी सेल्स, SPDFGHI, okay. Now Sugandha, take the first letter, yes, first letter, yes. K तो कोई सेल नहीं होती, तो डोंट टेक K. नेक्स्ट PP, P सेल होती है, टेक P. नेक्स्ट PP, नेक्स्ट नंबर NO, N तो कोई सेल नहीं होती, नो नीड टू टेक दिस वन. नेक्स्ट डायरी, take the first notation D. First notation D. Next, say. Yes, E. Say means take the first letter. Yes. Next, देखो. D is the levels. Okay. Means we can take D here. Next, फिर फोन पर, फिर F. Initial we can take 2 P's. Here don't take 2P. फोन पर only take initial one. फोन पर only take initial P. Next, second one, F. Okay. Next, phone par. For phone par only we can take only 1P. 1P. Next, गाना G. गाकर G. दिखाओ. गाकर दिखाओ. How to memorize this sentence? सुगंधा के PP नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. Why we can take here फिर फोन पर, ठीक है. आपका जो क्लोज फ्रेंड है थोड़ा सा नर्वस हो गया है, तो एक बार में तो वो नहीं समझ आएगा, yes or no? इसीलिए आपको दोबारा सुनाना पड़ेगा. इसीलिए हम क्या लिख रहे हैं, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. Got it? सुगंधा के PP नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. आप 5-6 बार वैसे ही पढ़ लेंगे बड़े प्यार से, तो ये पूरा याद आ जाएगा. ठीक है, एक बार ये याद आ गया तो आप कौन सी भी एग्जाम ले लो, इसमें आपको कोई भी कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. वी गेटिंग इन फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड आंसर. गॉट इट? SPPDSD FPPGGD. Okay. Now, yes sir. We know that containing how many electrons in MS? 2 electrons. Similarly, here protons. It is the first number S, hence we can take the S. 1 S 1/2. Z already we can take an S value Z. Maximum here 2Z plus 1. 2Z plus 1. Here Z is equal to how much? 1/2. Then 2Z plus 1 2. Means we can place maximum number of proton or neutron here 2. Next P. First number P, then right now here is 1. P. We know that P, J value 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. But here we can study nuclear. In nuclear, we know that delta is less than 0. Less than 0. 3 by 2 have less than. Lower energy. Lower energy. Hence, which P coming earlier? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is earlier. Got it? How to find out how many maximum proton or neutron placed in P state? 2J plus 1. What is the value of J? J is equal to 3 by 2. Means here we can place maximum 4 proton or neutron in P state. Got it? Once you completed this one, going to the next step. Again, this one is the first number. P. 4 is over. Maximum we can place proton or neutron is 6. 4 over. Next remaining is 2. Next J value 1 by 2. Here 2. Here 2. Now P orbit is complete. Maximum 6. 4 plus 2, 6. Or. S also or. Next D. D cell. Here number 1. Hence we can take the 1. D. We know that maximum number of proton we can place in D. 10. 10 half. 10 half. We can write on the 5. Means write on 5 by 2. And top 2J plus 1. 2J plus 1 means we can place how many maximum number of proton or neutrons? 6. Next. Focus on here. Here is the earlier S is coming. Means this one S is a mixing in D. Mixing in D. Don't complete D totally. Write down first cell of the D. Next write down the S. Here number is a 2. First 1S. This one is a 2S. 2S 1 by 2. How much? 2. 2S 1 by 2. 2. Got it? Next S cell is over. D 6 proton or neutron is completed. What is the remaining? Remaining is 4. मग काय लिहिता येईल याच्यामध्ये 1D आता 4 शिल्लक राहिले म्हणजे आपल्याला किती लिहावं लागेल 3 by 2 bracket is to 4 3 by 2 bracket is to 4 इथे मात्र थोडंसं कन्फ्युजन नाही करून घ्यायचं इथे काय लक्षात ठेवायचं डी ची कंप्लीट सेल नाही लिहायची इथे ये जो आहे तो या केस मध्ये काय आहे मिक्स आहे मग आपण एस लिहायचा ओके डी ची जी शिल्लक राहिलेली सेल आहे ती परत लिहून घ्यायची ओके इथं डी जर कंप्लीट करून घ्यायचं नाही डी 3 5 by 2 डी 3 by 2 फर्स्ट राइट डाउन द डी 5 by 2 नेक्स्ट राइट डाउन 2s 1 by 2 नेक्स्ट 1d 3 by 2 हे कसं येतं यासाठी मी दुसरी अजून एखादी ट्रिक सांगेल त्या केस मध्ये की हे इथं काय येतं ओके नेक्स्ट 1d 3 by 2 डोक्यावरती किती राहील 4 आता त्यानंतर याची जी काय शिल्लक राहिलेली सेल आहे ती पुढेला याची जी शिल्लक राहिलेली सेल आहे ती पुढेला पण एस मध्ये किती एकच बरोबर दोनच मॅक्सिमम ठेवू शकतो म्हणजे शिल्लक काही नाहीये नो नीड टू राइट डाउन हियर नेक्स्ट डी कंप्लीट एस कंप्लीट नेक्स्ट राइट डाउन द एफ कितव्या नंबरचा एफ आहे पहिल्यांदाच आलाय तो म्हणून लिहा 1 एफ मॅक्सिमम किती असतात एफ मध्ये 14 मॅक्सिमम 14 च्या नेहमी किती 7 म्हणून काय लिहा 7 by 2 ओके डोक्यावरती 2j plus 1 7 by 2 8 अगेन हियर मिक्सिंग पी इज अ मिक्स हियर काय करायचं पी ला मिक्स करून घ्यायचं किती नंबरचा पी आहे 1 2 3 हियर फर्स्ट पी second P नेक्स्ट हमारा जो हो रहा है सी एफ 1f 7 by 2 1f 7 by 2 okay 1f 7 by 2 next write down the P which type of P this one is the first P this one is the second P 2P we know that maximum number 6 half 3 by 2 4 okay 7 by 2 half cell will be covered next write down the remaining half 7 by 2 next remaining half 1f 5 by 2 1f 5 by 2 okay 5 by 2 means here is a 6 plus 8 14 6 plus 8 14 okay now P 2P 3 by 2 means here is only 4 will be completed what is the remaining write down here remaining P 2P 1 by 2 means this one is a 4 this one is a 2 means P cell is completed next P or next is G 9 by 2 10 second one G 7 by 2 G 7 by 2 8. Next D. Which number of D? First, second, third. 3 D. Higher. 5 by 2. 5 by 2 6. 5 by 2 6. आता सेट पर्यंत मात्र तुम्हाला एवढं सफिशियंट आहे. याच्या पुढे काही सेटला विचारलं जाणार नाही. ओके. आता मला सांगा या केस मध्ये तुम्हाला सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं हाऊ टू मेमोराइज दिस थिंग्स. फर्स्ट वन ऑलवेज मेमोराइज दिस विच सेंटेंस. सुगंधा के गाने पर सुगंधा के पीपी डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. ये सेंटेंस आपको मेमोराइज ही करना पड़ेगा. इसके लिए तो कोई एक्सक्यूज है ही नहीं है. Okay, this is a very simple sentence for memorizing this thing. Okay, write down the first letter of each term except some words. Sugandha, first word is S. Write down yes. Next, K तो कोई सेल नहीं है हमारे पास, तो don't worry about this. Write down next PP. PP is only one cell. Okay, PP. Next, N is a no anyone cell. Don't worry about this one. Next, diary. Take D. Diary. Day. Next, say first word is S. Next, देखो D. Next, फिर F. फोन पर write down 1P. फिर F. फोन पर P. Next, गाना G. गाकर G. देखा, that's it. Next, त्यानंतर आपल्याला S मध्ये माहित पाहिजे किती मॅक्झिमम असतात. 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स असतात. ओके, तर एका केस मध्ये किती येतील मग जे व्हॅल्यू त्याच्या हाफ घ्यायचे. जेवढे काही मॅक्झिमम असतात त्याच्या हाफ घ्यायचे. मग 2 असतात तर किती घ्यायचे, तर 1/2 ब्रॅकेट इज 2. नेक्स्ट P 3/2. वाय वी कॅन टेक द 3/2 बिकॉज मॅक्झिमम इज 6. मॅक्झिमम 6 हाफ 3/2. डोक्यावरती किती द्यायचं, 1 ने वाढवायचं यापेक्षा 4. नेक्स्ट इथं 1P 1/2 आहे, इथं 1 आहे तर डोक्यावर देताना अजून यापेक्षा 1 वाढवायचा. 1 आहे, 1 + 1 2 और वी कॅन मेमोराइज 2J + 1. ओके. नेक्स्ट D 5/2. नेक्स्ट यस, तो एस जो आहे तो या डी मध्ये मिक्स आहे, लक्षात ठेवा. ही डी कंप्लीट नाही लिहायची या केस मध्ये. तर या केस मध्ये काय करायचं, डी ची पहिली सेल लिहायची. नेक्स्ट राईट ऑन द एस. नेक्स्ट राईट ऑन द डी. ओके, म्हणजे डी हायर म्हणजे या केस मध्ये लोअर एनर्जी D 5/2. म्हणजे आपला जो काय प्रोटॉन असेल, इलेक्ट्रॉन असेल, हा पहिला D 5/2 मध्ये जाईल, त्यानंतर S 1/2 मध्ये जाईल आणि त्यानंतर D 3/2 मध्ये जाईल. नंतर बऱ्याच एक्झाम मध्ये पटकन आपण इथं D 3/2 लिहू आणि इथं D 5/2 लिहू. ओके, लक्षात येतं ते रिव्हर्स होईल. ते करेक्ट आहे, पण त्याच्यामध्ये एमएस मध्ये, न्यूक्लियर मध्ये नाही. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट अप टू डी और नेक्स्ट F 7/2. F 7/2. Half cell is covered. 7/2 means maximum number of proton we can place in this case 8 or neutron we can place S. Next P. Write down the lower state. In this case lower state is 2P 3/2. P 3/2. Write down power 4. Next 1F 5/2 and so on. सुगंधा के पीपी डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ. ओके, राइट ऑन द एस पीपी डी. ओके, yes, maximum we can place the 2 proton or 2 neutron. P cell we can maximum we can place 6 proton or neutron, but first write down for 4 here, next 2 here, next D 6, next D 4, S 2, next F 8 and F 6. 8 + 6 14. P 4 + 2 6. G 10 + 8 18. D 5/2 and so on. अजून एक पुढे काही सेल्स आहेत. ओके, now next we can find out the spin parity. Suppose we can take the hydrogen atom 1H1 1H1. Suppose 1H1 means here proton is equal to how much? 1. P is equal to 1. Or how to write down the configuration? Suppose E1 odd nucleus. Okay. E1 odd nuclei. E1 odd nuclei. First one, E1 odd means here is suppose proton is E1, proton E1 odd proton, neutron is E1, proton is odd. Second case, odd even nuclei, and the third one is both are odds, odd nuclei, odd nuclei. Now, in which case proton is equal to odd number? Suppose 3Li7, 3Li7 means here proton is equal to how much? 3. Proton is equal to 3. Neutron is equal to 4. Means here this neutron is in the form of pairing. Okay, this neutron is in the form of pairing. Pairing contribution 0. Means no need to write down the configuration for this case. Only focus on odd numbers. Means in this case proton is odd. Means write down for odd numbers. N is equal to P is equal to 3. P is equal to 3 means S cell we can place how many protons? 2 protons. Means we need to write down 1s 1 by 2 2. Means S cell contain how many protons? 2 protons. What is the remaining proton? Remaining proton is 1. Then next write down place the proton in P cell. 1p 3 by 2 1p 3 by 2 1. Means 2 proton in S cell, 1 proton in P cell. Okay, got it? Means this one is a complete. 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 3 प्रोटॉन्स होते आपण 3 प्रोटॉन्स काय केले या केस मध्ये प्लेस केले. पहिले एस मध्ये 2, दुसऱ्या पी मध्ये 1. आता पुढे जाण्याची गरज नाही, इथपर्यंतच आपल्याला कंप्लीट होईल. ओके, आता नाउ हियर इज अ 2 प्रोटॉन्स. दिस वन इज अ pairing result. This pairing result 0. Pairing result is equal to how much? 0. Means this is not affect in a result, total result. Only focus on 1p 3 by 2. Okay, here 1 also doesn't matter. This is the only focus on p 3 by 2. आता इथं किती आहे हे नाही म्हणतो. आता या केस मध्ये p is equal to how much? p 3 by 2. या टर्म वरती काय करा, फोकस करा. ओके, हा जो पार्ट आहे याला काय म्हणायचं? j is equal to how much? 3 by 2. j value is equal to how much? 3 by 2. Okay, and here is a p cell. We know that p cell L is equal to how much? 1. L is equal to 1, then parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L is equal to how much? Minus 1. Means pi j pi is equal to how much? J is equal to 3 by 2. What is the parity? Minus 1. Means what is the spin parity for ground state of a lithium atom is equal to how much? 3 by 2 minus. Okay, this is the method for even odd nuclei. Means even number of proton and even number of neutrons and odd number of protons. Okay, म्हणजे या केस मध्ये जे काय ऑड आहे त्यावरती फोकस करा. इवन रिझल्ट 0. नेक्स्ट odd even. Suppose 4b9 means in this case proton 4, neutron 5. Means in this case which one is odd? Odd is a neutron. म्हणजे रिझल्ट कोण दाखवेल? न्यूट्रॉन दाखवेल. Okay, means write down the configuration for neutron, not for proton. 1s 1 by 2. 1s 1 by 2. म्हणजे एस मध्ये मॅक्सिमम किती न्यूट्रॉन्स ठेवतील? 2. नेक्स्ट आता 2 झाले, पण आता शिल्लक किती? रिमेनिंग 3 पुढच्या स्टेप मध्ये ठेवा. 1p 3 by 2. यामध्ये किती ठेवता येतील? रिमेनिंग 3 सगळे ठेवता येतील. का? तर मॅक्सिमम याची पॉसिबिलिटी किती आहेत? 4 आहेत. याचा मॅक्सिमम किती ठेवू शकतो? 4 ठेवू शकतो. तर अवेलेबल किती आहेत? 3 आहेत. जर 4 ची कॅपॅसिटी असेल 3 ठेवले तर नो प्रॉब्लेम्स. ओके, नाउ दिस वन इज paired. Result 0. Focus on only p 3 by 2. Okay, now what is the value of j? J is equal to 3 by 2. P cell L is equal to 1. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 means odd parity. How to write down the spin parity? J pi is equal to 3 by 2 minus. This is the system for proton is odd, neutron is even. Contribution of neutron 0. Whatever the contribution because of proton. Second case, here is an even number of protons and odd number of neutrons. Means whatever the contribution getting because of neutron. Means write down the configuration for neutrons. Okay, p 3 by 2. J is equal to how much? 3 by 2. And what is the value of p cell? L is equal to 1. Parity is equal to odd. Odd write on the minus. Even write on the plus. Next, odd nuclei. Suppose we can take the 7n14. 7n14 means in this case proton is equal to 7, neutron is equal to 7. Proton 7, neutron 7. Means proton also odd number, neutron also odd number. मग या केस मध्ये दोघांचं कंट्रीब्युशन नेट रिझल्ट मध्ये काय होईल, कंट्रीब्यूट होईल. येथे लक्षामध्ये मीन्स या केस मध्ये दोन्ही केस साठी लिहा. फॉर प्रोटॉन आणि p number is equal to how much? 7. P number is equal to 7. Then configuration 1s 1 by 2, 1s 1 by 2, 1p 3 by 2, 2 plus 4 6. आता या केस मध्ये मॅक्झिमम 4 पेक्षा जास्त ठेवता येणार नाही. जे व्हॅल्यू पाहिजे 2j plus 1 व्हॅल्यू काय करायचं त्या केस मध्ये पुट करायचं. आता पुढचा जो आहे यामध्ये ठेवता येणार नाही. yes complete, p complete. Result because of this one 0. 4 plus 2 6. आता remaining is 1 only. Write down next cell 1p 1 by 2 and here is a 1. आता 6 ठेवतो म्हणजे एकामध्ये 6 नाही ठेवायचे, लक्षात ठेवा. पहिल्या केस मध्ये 4, दुसऱ्या केस मध्ये मॅक्झिमम 2 ठेवू शकतो. एक ठेवले तरी काही अडचण नाही. लक्षात येत आहे. म्हणजे या केस मध्ये कोणती सेल मॅटर होईल, दिस वन. ओके, p1 by 2 j is equal to 1 by 2 and pi is equal to minus 7 raised to 1 is equal to minus 1. ओके, म्हणजे या केस मध्ये J1 कन्सिडर करूया. पॅरिटी इज pi 1 and L1 व्हॅल्यू इज 1. ओके, नेक्स्ट. किंवा पॅरिटी या केस मध्ये डोंट फाइंड आउट पॅरिटी फॉर दिस केस. जस्ट राइट डाउन द L1 and J1 values. Okay, for first case P1 by 2, J1 1 by 2 and L1 is equal to how much? 1. Same for neutron. Neutron n is equal to 7. Configuration 1s 1 by 2, maximum 2. Next 1p 3 by 2, maximum 4. Remaining 2 plus 4 6. Remaining is 1. Write down in next cell 2p 1 by 2. 2p 1 by 2. डोक्यावरती 1. Okay, means p 1 by 2. P cell L is equal to 1. J is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, this is for neutron. Write down the 2 number here. This also 2. This is the method for both proton, neutron are odds. Both protons and neutrons are odd. Okay, now write down the result total. Total is equal to J1 plus J2 plus L1 plus L2. Okay, this addition getting in 2 numbers. Which 2 numbers? One number, this total addition must be even or odd. Suppose this addition is even. Okay, the addition of this 4 component getting even number, or second possibility must be odd. Okay, second possibility odd. Got it? J1 plus J2 plus L1 plus L2. Now how to find out the parity here? Parity pi is equal to, in this case parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L1 plus L2. Last case simply parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L. That's it. Okay, but in this case parity can be written as minus 1 raised to L1 plus L2. Means addition of these 2 L values for odd configurations. Okay, means minus pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L1 plus L2. Next our aim to find out what is the value of J. How to find out the J value? Take the addition of all components. J1 plus J2 plus L1 plus L2. This total addition is equal to even or odd. This is only 2 possibilities. Okay, suppose this addition is even, then we can say take the J1 and J2 such that generally आपण think काय करणार की suppose this addition is equal to even, then we can say J1 plus J2, and addition is odd. At that time we can think like that की J1 minus J2. जसं आपण थिंक करतोय त्याच्या रिव्हर्स घ्या. ओके, मग रिव्हर्स कसं होईल? इव्हन जर आपल्याला ऍडिशन येत असेल तर आपण काय थिंक करू की J1 plus J2, त्याच्या रिव्हर्स J1 minus J2. रिझल्टंट J is equal to J1 minus J2. आणि जर ऑड झालं तर आपल्याला काय थिंक करतोय की J1 minus J2 येईल, त्याच्या रिव्हर्स थिंक करा. वी गेटिंग J1 plus J2. Now here L1 L2 1 L1 L2 1 1 plus 1 2. Here J1 1 by 2, J2 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 1, L1 1, L2 1 means 1 plus 1 plus 1 or 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to how much? 3. Means total addition is equal to all. Total addition is equal to all. Total resultant J is equal to J1 minus J2. Total resultant J is equal to J1 minus J2. Yes or no? Suppose this addition is even. This one is odd. At that time, you can take J1 plus J2. Suppose this addition is even. At that time, take the J value is equal to J1 minus J2. Now, in our example, addition getting odd. Addition getting odd. The resultant J is equal to simply J1 plus J2. J1 plus J2. What is the value of J1? 1 by 2. What is the value of J2? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 1. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 1. This is the J value is equal to 1. Okay. And a parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L1 plus L2. What is the L1? 1. What is the L2? 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Minus 1 raised to 2 is a plus 1. Plus 1, even parity. Okay. Plus 1 is even parity. Means pi is equal to plus. Means what is the net result? Spin parity for nitrogen atom, J pi is equal to how much? 1 plus. 1 plus. Okay. 1 plus J pi is equal to 1 plus. So, तुम्हाला exam मध्ये जर simple problem विचारायचा असेल तर they are given this system or this system. तुम्हाला ही सिस्टम दिली जाईल किंवा ही सिस्टम दिली जाईल. जर तुम्हाला सिंपल प्रॉब्लेम दिलेला असेल, सिंपल फॉर्मॅट मध्ये विचारायचं असेल त्यांना तर ओके. आणि त्यांना अगदीच कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रॉब्लेम जर विचारायचं असेल तर we can use odd system. Odd system. Odd system is slightly complicated as compared to these two systems. These two systems. Odd. Always memorize. This rule is known as the Northian rules. Okay. Here the very important things are finding for both proton as well as neutrons. Find out the configuration for proton as well as neutron. Don't write down like directly here parity for first case, parity for neutron, parity for proton. Write down only L1, L2 and J1, J2. Take the addition, all our components, and we getting addition is a plus. Addition is getting the even number. Write down even number J1 minus J2. Odd number, write down the J is equal to J1 plus J2. This is the method for finding the J value. And second one, finding the parity. Pi is equal to general chi minus 1 raised to L. But for this case, here getting the two L values, then pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L plus L2. Means how to write down here? J pi is equal to 1 raised to plus 1. This is the spin parity for nitrogen atom. Nitrogen atom. येथे लक्षामध्ये 7 and 14. प्रत्येक केस मध्ये हे ऑड कॉम्बिनेशन येईल असं नाही. आता या केस मध्ये सपोज 7 and 15 घेतला. 7 and 15. 7 and 15. At that time, proton is equal to 7, neutron is equal to 8. Means at that time we cannot use this method. At that time, going in first and second method. Got it? Now we can start the solving this problem on the cell model, basis on the cell model. Okay. Now we can take the first example, hydrogen atoms. Okay, we know the hydrogen atom 1H1. 1H1. Okay. Now in this case, proton number 1, neutron number 0. Neutron number 0. What is the contribution of a neutron? How much? In this case, 0. Now focus on proton because this one is unpaired proton. What is the value of this one? 1. Means we can place up to which cell? Up to only first cell. Why? Because yes cell contain maximum 2. Now available is 1. No problem. Okay. Means write down 1s. 1 by 2. How much protons? 1 proton. Okay. Means whatever the result of hydrogen atom getting by this cell. Getting by this cell. Okay. Here is a S1 by 2. S1 by 2 is important. What is the J value for this case? J is equal to 1 by 2. And this one is a ES cell. What is the value of EL? L is equal to 0. Then parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 0 is equal to how much? Plus. Here is equal to plus 1. Plus 1 means even parity. Plus 1 means even parity. Plus 1 means even parity. Yes or no? How to write down this spin parity? This one is a ground state spin parity. Ground state spin parity. Spin parity. How to write down the ground state spin parity? J pi. Yes. What is the value of J here? J for unpaired proton or neutron. How much? 1 by 2. Now your parity is a even, then write down here is a plus. This parity is a minus, write down here minus. Okay, means what is the spin parity for hydrogen atom? J pi is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus. Okay, next we can take for helium atom. The second one, helium atom 2He4. Here proton number 2, neutron number 2. Both are even nuclide. Second assumptions. This result will be 0. Pairing, no getting any moment of inertia or spin. Then this result 0. This result 0. Okay? Means no need to write down any configuration for this case. Directly we can write down for even nuclide J pi is equal to how much? 0 plus. How to write down this one? This is equal to J pi is equal to 0 plus. Next, suppose we can take the lithium atom 3Li7. Here proton number 3, neutron number 4. 4 means even number paired. Result 0. Whatever the result getting because of unpaired cell. Okay, here unpaired is proton. Then write down the configuration 1s 1 by 2. Here we can place maximum how many protons? 2 protons. Okay, but here is a 3 protons. 2 protons. Okay, what is the remaining 1 proton going to here? Next state 1p 3 by 2 1 1p 3 by 2 1. In this case we can place how much maximum number of protons? 4, but here available is 1. Place 1, no problem. Means this cell does not see any effect, only this cell will be seeing some effect. Okay, what is the cell here? P3 by 2. P3 by 2. Okay, J is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, and here is a cell is a P cell. Okay, but P cell L is equal to 1. Then pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L. Okay, and what is the L? L is equal to 1. Then pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 is equal to minus 1, means this one is a odd parity. Okay, how to write down the 3Li7 spin parity? 3Li7 spin parity J pi is equal to yes, J value 3 by 2. Here this is a odd, means this is a minus 3 by 2. This is the spin parity for 3Li7. Okay, next lithium. Next beryllium. Fourth exam, beryllium 4Be9. Okay, in this case proton is equal to 4, neutron is equal to 5. Proton is equal to 4 and neutron is equal to 5. Now in this case proton number is even. Means contribution because of proton. How much? 0. Why? Because this one is a paired nucleus. Okay. Next, here neutron is unpaired. Whatever the result getting of this atom because of unpaired neutrons. What is the number? 5. Now we can place this neutron number in this cell. First one, 1s 1 by 2. Maximum we can place 2. Available 5. No problem, we can place 2. Next, 1p 3 by 2. Maximum we can place 4. But now available 2 already placed in S cell. Now remaining is 3. Place here 3. Okay, means which one is the important cell in this case? P3 by 2 is important. Okay, P3 by 2. Okay. Means what is the value of J? J is equal to 3 by 2. J is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, and J is equal to 3 by 2. And this one is a P cell. L is equal to 1. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 is equal to minus, means this one is a odd parity. Means for beryllium 4Be9 spin parity J pi is equal to yes, J pi is equal to 3 by 2 minus. This is the spin parity of 4Be9 or beryllium atom. Next we can take the example of boron atom. We know that boron atom having the atomic number is 5. Then 5B11. In this case, proton number is equal to 5. Neutron is equal to Proton is equal to 5, neutron is equal to 6. 6 plus 5, 11. Now, in this case, which component is important? This resultant 0, because this one is the even number of nuclei. Here, proton number. Proton 5, write down 1s, 1 by 2, 2, 1p 3 by 2, 1p 3 by 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5. Total number is 5. Again, p 3 by 2, p 3 by 2, j 3 by 2. Parity, pi is equal to minus 1 raised to L is equal to plus even parity, minus odd parity. Odd parity means j pi for which atom? Boron atom is equal to 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 minus. Okay, this is the spin parity for hydrogen atom. Next hydrogen, next helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Next, we can take the example of the carbon. See here, again once you memorize, what is this? This sentence is very important. क्योंकि आप ये नहीं याद रखोगे तो आपके लिए कुछ भी सेल मॉडल का होगा ही नहीं, समझ लीजिए। इसीलिए ये सेंटेंस में बार बार क्यों बोल रहा हूं, तो ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है। एक बार ये आपको मेमोराइज हो गया तो आप पूरा स्पिन पैरिटी सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, क्या सेंटेंस है, क्या कर रहे भाई? सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देख रहा हूं। क्या कर रहे? सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देख रहा हूं। फिर क्या कर रहे हो? फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखा। सुगंधा के पीपी नंबर डायरी से देखो, फिर फोन पर गाना गाकर दिखाओ। दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सेंटेंस। सुगंधा फर्स्ट लेटर यस, पीपी पीपी, डायरी डी, से यस, देखो डी, फिर एफ, फोन पर पी, फिर एफ, फोन पर पी, गाना जी, गाकर जी, देखो दिखाओ डी। ओके, and write down in a same way. Always memorize this thing also. अब देखिए S सेल है 1s 1 by 2. ओके, फर्स्ट से S है इसलिए मैंने 1 लिख दिया यहाँ। ठीक है, यहाँ से मैक्सिमम कितने प्रोटॉन और न्यूट्रॉन प्लेस कर सकते हैं? 2. ओके, हाउ टू डिसाइड? वी कैन प्लेस द 2j plus 1. हाउ टू डिसाइड? वी कैन प्लेस मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन और न्यूट्रॉन 2j plus 1. ठीक है, और ये पीपी सेल है, दो बार पी नहीं है, समझ लीजिए कि एक ही पी है लेकिन वो हमें स्प्लिट कर दिया। क्या कर दिया है? स्प्लिट कर दिया। ठीक है, तो पहला पी जो लिखेंगे, ऑलवेज मेमोराइज दिस वन इज द न्यूक्लियर 3 by 2 is a more energy as compared to the 1 by 2. Hence first write down the 3 by 2. Always memorize proton or neutron place initially in 3 by 2. Once you completed 3 by 2 cell, then proton and neutron going to the 1 by 2. नहीं तो क्या हो जाएगा? मैक्सिमम एग्जाम दे आस्क 3 proton or neutrons and we can place directly 1s 1 by 2 and next 1p 1 by 2 and 1. Okay, and we getting the spin parity 1 by 2 minus. This one is a wrong answer. Always memorize. Always first initial one placing 3 by 2. Why? Because this one is a lower energy as compared to the 1 by 2. Okay. Next, similarly here D की जो lower energy है ये पहले लिख दे दो। इसमें D का lower energy कौन सा होगा? 5 by 2 is the lower energy. Next, हमें यस लेना है। ठीक है, वो जो यस है और सेकंड नंबर का यस है, इसलिए मैंने क्या लिख दिया? बस ओ एस 2 लिख दिया। S 1 by 2. S में हम मैक्सिमम कितना प्लेस करते हैं? 2, तो लिख दिया 2। और जो हमारी डी की सेल हाफ रह गई है वो बाद में लिख दे दो सेकंड डी में। ठीक है, वो कितना हो जाएगा? D 3 by 2. ऑलरेडी 6 is over, 4 we need, then write down the D 3 by 2. नेक्स्ट F के लिए सेम। F मतलब ये कंप्लीट F नहीं है, इसका F का लोअर एनर्जी वाला कौन सा शेड रहेगा? 7 by 2 का रहेगा। Yes or no? Because this one is a nuclear, have higher the value have the lower energy. Means 1 7 by 2. मैक्सिमम कितने प्लेस होगी इसमें? 8। ठीक है, इसके बाद क्या करेंगे हम? P वाला एक सेल लेंगे, P वाला लोअर एनर्जी वाला सेल लेंगे। कौन सा P वाला लोअर एनर्जी रहेगा? 2p 3 by 2. 3 by 2 have लोअर एनर्जी। और नेक्स्ट क्या करेंगे हम? जो हमारा F वाला सेल हाफ रह गया है वो आगे लिख देंगे। ठीक है, ये लिखने के बाद हमारा P भी कंप्लीट नहीं हो गया। ठीक है, इसमें यस कंप्लीट हो गया था, नो प्रॉब्लम, इसलिए हमने आगे कुछ नहीं लिख दिया। लेकिन यहां जो है हमारा पी हाफ ही कंप्लीट हो गया, जो हाफ रहेगा वो बाद में लिखेंगे, बाद में लिखेंगे। नेक्स्ट हमारा जी जी डबल आ गया, जी जी डबल आ गया, इसलिए हमने पहले हाफ वाला लिख दिया, नेक्स्ट हाफ वाला लिख दिया। जी 9/2, 7/2, 7/2 8, ओके, एंड द लास्ट डी 5/2 10। अब आपके लिए इतना सफिशिएंट है, याद रखो इतना ही, ठीक है। आगे के लिए भी कुछ सेल है, इसके लिए मैं आगे ट्रिक बताऊंगा, ठीक है। अब सेट के लिए तो इतना तो सफिशिएंट ही रहेगा, ज्यादा भी कुछ नहीं रख दिया तो ठीक है। अब डी तक जाइए भाई, यहां तक भी अपने मेमोराइज कर दिया तो ये बहुत हो गया, क्योंकि 10-15 से आगे कुछ नहीं जाएंगे। हाँ, नेक्स्ट हमारा कहां तक चला गया अभी, बोरॉन। नेक्स्ट कार्बन, कार्बन के वी नो दैट आइसोटोप 6C, कार्बन G 9/2, 1G 9/2 10, 9/2 10। ये मैं अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि ये आपको मेमोराइज ही करना है, समझा, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल लेंगे हम कार्बन 6C 12, नेक्स्ट 6C 13, 6C suppose 14, 6C 14, okay, this one is isotopes of the carbon. First example 6C12, 6C12, proton 6, neutron 6, proton 6, neutron 6, both are even, contribution 0, contribution 0, even nuclei, even nuclei, even nuclei, Z5 we can write down directly 0 plus. Next 6C13, 6C13, okay, in this case proton is equal to 6, neutron is equal to 13 minus 6 7, okay, means in this case proton is even, contribution 0, only focus on neutron, okay. Neutron n is equal to 7, write down 1s 1/2, maximum we can place 2 is over, what is the remaining 5, next 1p 3/2, 3 2 plus, here maximum we can place 4 plus 2 6, again 1 is the remaining, going to the next state is a 1p 1/2 into 1. Again contribution because of 1s 1/2, how much, 0. Contribution because of 1p, why, because this one is a completely filled, result 0, only focus on last cell, p 1/2, p 1/2 में कितने न्यूट्रॉन्स है, 1 न्यूट्रॉन्स है, दिस वन इज अनपेयर्ड, ओके, अनपेयर्ड 1, ओके। J is equal to, yes, 1/2, here is a p cell, then n is equal to 1, parity pi is equal to -1 raised to 1 is equal to how much, -1, or parity means J pi is equal to how much, J pi is equal to 1/2 minus, okay. Next carbon, say 16, 6C 13 also, next 6C14, okay, 6C14, इसमें proton 6, neutron 8, both are even, contribution 0, means J pi is equal to directly write down 0 plus, next nitrogen 7n 14, okay, means what is the proton here, proton is equal to 7, neutron is equal to 7, both are or, hence we can take both contribution are there, इस एग्जांपल में हमें दोनों भी कंट्रीब्यूशन लेना है, क्यों लेना है, बिकॉज प्रोटॉन आल्सो और न्यूट्रॉन आल्सो, और इसलिए दोनों का भी कंट्रीब्यूशन सर्वाइव हो जाएगा, ठीक है। हम पहले किसके लिए लिखेंगे, प्रोटॉन के लिए कंट्रीब्यूशन लिखेंगे, कॉन्फिगरेशंस, ओके, 1s 1/2, ओके, इसमें हम कितने प्लेस कर सकते हैं, 2 प्लेस कर सकते हैं। वंस वी कैन प्लेस द 2 प्रोटॉन्स, देन S cell will be completed, ओके। नेक्स्ट व्हाट इज द रिमेनिंग नंबर, कितना रहेगा हमारा, 2 कंप्लीट हो गया, 5 रह गया, ठीक है। 5 के लिए नेक्स्ट लिखेंगे 1p 3/2, ओके। 1p 3/2 सेल में हम मैक्सिमम कितना रख सकते हैं, 4 रख सकते हैं, ओके। 2 हमने दिया है, नेक्स्ट 4 यहाँ देंगे, हमारा टोटल कितना हो गया, 4 + 2 6 हो गया, ठीक है। अभी और हमारा कितना बाकी है, 1 बाकी है, तो हम किस में लिखेंगे, 1p 1/2 में लिखेंगे, ओके। इसमें 1 लिख दिया, हमारा टोटल कितना हो गया, 2 + 4 + 1 7 हो गया, ठीक है। इसमें ये देखिए, ये जो है वो सेल जो है हमारी कंप्लीट है, ए सेल भी कंप्लीट है, तो इसका कंट्रीब्यूशन कितना आएगा, 0 आएगा। जो भी कंट्रीब्यूशन दिखाए बिकॉज ऑफ दिस अनपेयर्ड सेल 1p 1/2 ब्रैकेट एस टू 1 सेल दिखाएगा, ठीक है। इसमें हमें क्या लेना है फिर 1p 1/2 लेना है, ओके, ठीक है। इसमें जे वैल्यू कितनी रहेगी हमारी 1/2 रहेगी, ओके। ये पी सेल है तो ये मुझे 1 मिल जाएगा। हमें पैरिटी निकालना है, पैरिटी -1/n is equal to -1 means how to write down this is equal to, okay, don't find out here parity, only write down the L1 and L2 for, yes, only write down J1 and L1, J1 and L1, okay. This trick is only for both proton and neutrons are odd, both protons and neutrons are odd, okay. This is for proton, this is for proton. Finding similarly for neutron. Neutron, neutron is equal to how much, 7, neutron is equal to 7, okay. Then again write down the same configuration, 1s 1/2, 2 1p 3/2, 4 1p 1/2, 1p 1/2, 1, okay. Means 2 plus 4 plus 1 7, okay. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4 is equal to how much, 7. Again here because of this cell contribution is equal to how much, 0. Only focus on last cell, 1p 1/2. Yes, in this case j is equal to 1/2, L is equal to how much, okay. This is for proton, this is for neutron. We considered J1 L1, J2 L2, J1 L1, J2 L2, okay. Now how to find the parity at that time? How to find out the parity? Pi is equal to -1/L1 plus L2, L1 plus L2. What is the L1 value? 1. What is the L2 value? 1. 1 plus 1, we are getting even number. Always memorize. We are getting parity is equal to how much, plus. Parity is equal to how much, plus, okay. Next, find out the J value. How to find out the J value? Simply take the J1 plus J2 plus L1 plus L2, L1 plus L2, okay. This addition getting even number, this addition getting even number, or this addition getting odd number. Only these two possibilities will be there. एवढे दोनच possibility येतील, even or odd. जर even आलं तर आपण काय think करणार की we getting J1 plus J2, yes or no. तर reverse think करा, we getting J1 minus J2, and suppose we getting the odd number, then we can write down the J1 plus J2, J1 plus J2, okay. Next, what is the value of now J1 plus J2 plus L1 plus L2? Here 1/2 plus 1/2, 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1 plus 1, okay. Means here we getting 3. 3 is a odd number, 3 is odd number, odd number J1 plus J2, odd number J1 plus J2, odd number how much, J1 plus J2, okay. Then J is equal to take J1 plus J2 mod J1 plus J2 is equal to how much, 1. Means J is equal to 1 and parity is equal to even, then J pi is equal to how much, J pi is equal to 1 plus. This is the spin parity for 7n 14 nitrogen, 7n 14 nitrogen. Next हमें लेना है ऑक्सीजन, ऑक्सीजन 8O16, 8O16, okay. 8O16 प्रोटॉन नंबर 8, न्यूट्रॉन नंबर 8, okay. दोनों भी कैसे न्यूक्लियस है, the proton also are even, neutron also even. Means this one is a even nuclide, even nuclide, even nuclide. We know that J pi is equal to, always memorize J pi is equal to how much, 0, because of this contribution is equal to how much, 0. No spin, no magnetic moment for this case. Next, 8O17, this one is isotope of oxygen, 8O17. In this case, proton is equal to 8, neutron is equal to 17 minus 8, 9, okay. Means which represent the contribution, okay. This contribution is equal to how much, 0. Write down the configuration for neutron, 9 going to up to where, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2 plus 4, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, okay. Means write down the configuration up to D 5/2, okay. 1s 1/2, 2. Next 1p 3 by 2, 4. 2 plus 4, 6. Or we need to write down up to 9. Next, 1p, 1p, 1 by 2. Here we can place maximum 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 8. Remaining is 1. Write down in D cell. 1D, 5 by 2. 1D, 5 by 2, 1. Okay? Means up to here, contribution 0. Up to here, contribution is equal to how much? 0. Only focus on 1D, 5 by 2. D, 5 by 2. Okay? D, 5 by 2. J is equal to yes, 5 by 2. J is equal to 5 by 2. And here is a D cell. D cell, L is equal to 2. Parity, pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to how much? Positive or even parity. Means for 8017, what is the spin parity? J pi is equal to pi by 2. Here we are getting the plus sign. Write down here plus. Write down here plus 8017. Okay. This is for oxygen. Next, fluorine. Fluorine 9 F 19. 9F 19. Means here proton is equal to 9, neutron is equal to 10. Okay. Because of neutron contribution 0. Only focus on proton. Proton configuration 1s 1 by 2 2. Next 1p 3 by 2 4. Next 1p 1 by 2 2 or 2 plus 4 plus 2 8. What is the remaining? 1d 5 by 2 1. 1d 5 by 2 1. Okay, means 9f 90. D 5 by 2. D 5 by 2. What is the value of J for this case? J is equal to 5 by 2. Here D cell means L is equal to 2. Means parity pi is equal to how much? Plus. Parity is equal to how much? Plus. Means how to write down the J pi here? J pi is equal to 5 by 2 plus. Okay. This is the spin parity for fluorine 9F 19. Next, neon 10 Ne 20. Neutron 10. Proton 10. Okay. Both are even. Both are even. Spin parity J pi is equal to how much? 0 plus. Means आपके लिए suppose even nuclei आ भी गया. So this is very very simple. Simply write down 0 plus. No need to think in other way. Okay. Next, sodium 11 Na23. Okay. Here proton is equal to 11, neutron is equal to 12. Okay. Means in this case odd number is proton. Means focus on proton. Proton configuration 11 1s 1 by 2 2. 1p 3 by 2 4. 1p 1 by 2 2. How much is over? 2 plus 4 plus 2 means 8 is over. What is the remaining? 3 is remaining. Write down in a D cell. 1d 5 by 2. 1d 5 by 2 3. Means in this case which one is unpaired? D 5 by 2 is unpaired. D 5 by 2. What is the value of J? J is equal to 5 by 2. L is equal to 2. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to how much? Plus 1. Means here write down the J pi is equal to 5 by 2 plus. For which atom? Sodium atom. This is for sodium atom. Okay. Next. This is for sodium atom. Next, magnesium. Mg 12 Mg 25. Okay, means proton is equal to 12. Neutron is equal to 13. Neutron is equal to 13. 13 plus 20, 12. Because of proton contribution 0. Because of proton contribution is equal to how much? 0. Neutron is the odd number. Write down the configuration. 1s 1 by 2 2. Next 1p 3 by 2 4. Next 1p 1 by 2 2. 2 plus 4 plus 2 8. What is the remaining? Remaining 8 plus 5 13. Okay, means 5 is the remaining. 1d 5 by 2. 1d 5 by 2 5. 5 plus 2 7. 7 plus 4 11. 11 plus 2 30. Means in this case which one is unpaired? Unpaired is D. Means D 5 by 2 is unpaired. Means in this case J is equal to how much? 5 by 2. Okay. And L is equal to how much? 2. Why? Because this one is a D cell. Then parity J is equal to how much? 5 by 2. 5 by 2 plus. Okay. Here write down the J value. Here is the parity 1. Okay. For which atom? This is for magnesium atom. Next, aluminium. Al 13Al27, 13Al27, proton 13, neutron 14. Okay, this one is pair, contribution 0. Focus on proton only. Proton number 13, configuration 1s 1 by 2, 2, 1p 3 by 2, 4, 1p 1 by 2, 2. How much proton is over? 2 plus 4 plus 2, 8 proton is over. What is the remaining? 5 protons. Means write down in 1d 5 by 2 cell. 1d 5 by 2, 5. Means here unpaired d 5 by 2. Okay. Means j is equal to 5 by 2. D cell L is equal to how much? 2. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to how much? Plus. Means j pi is equal to 5 by 2 plus. This is the configuration for. This is the spin parity for which atom? Next atom is a magnesium. Silicon, silicon Si. We know that 14 Si28, 14 Si28. Means here proton is equal to 14 and neutron is equal to how much? 28. Neutron is also 14. 14. Both are E1. Both are E1. This contribution 0. This contribution also 0. Okay. It's no need to write down any configuration for this case. Right? Directly write down 0 plus for 14 Si28. Next example, phosphorus. Okay. Phosphorus. Atomic number 15. Mass number 31. Means here proton is equal to 15. Neutron is equal to 30. Okay. 16. Now here 16 is the A1 number. Contribution 0. Contribution 0. Only focus on proton number. Okay. Means write down the configuration for proton. 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. 14 plus 2, 16. We need to going up to where? Yes, sir. Okay. Now write down configuration. 1s 1 by 2. Maximum 2. 1p 3 by 2. Don't write down 1p 1 by 2. First 1p 3 by 2. 4. Next 1p 1 by 2. 2. Okay. Next 1d 5 by 2. 1d 5 by 2. 6. Next 2s 1 by 2. 2s 1 by 2. 2. But we cannot place here 2. Only place 1. Maximum we can place 2. But available now 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 1, 15. Okay. Means in this case up to here all cell are paired. Means which contribution is important? 2s 1 by 2. Means here is the s 1 by 2 is important. What is the j value for this case? 1 by 2. Yes cell L is equal to 0. Means j parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 0 is equal to how much? Plus. Plus means even parity. Plus means even parity. Okay. Now then how to write down the j pi? J pi is equal to j value 1 by 2. Parity is write down here plus. Okay. Next phosphorus. Next atom sulfur. 16s33. 16s33. Proton number? Proton 16. Neutron 17. Neutron 17. Okay. Means write down the configuration for neutrons. Write down the configuration for neutron. Okay. Neutron number 17. Neutron number 17. Okay. 17. 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 2, 16. 16. म्हणजे आपल्याला कशामध्ये जावं लागेल? D सेल पर्यंत जावं लागेल. ओके. मग 1s 1 by 2, 2, 1p 3 by 2, 4, 1p 1 by 2, 2, 2 plus 4, 6 plus 2, 8, 1d 5 by 2, 6 plus 6, 6 plus 8, 14, remaining 1d, 2s 1 by 2, 2s 1 by 2, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 2, 14 plus 2, 16, and next we can take the 1d 3 by 2, 1d 3 by 2, and here we can place only one particle. Then 2 plus 4, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 plus 2, 16 plus 1, 17. Stop here. No need to go into the next stage. Why? Because extra proton is not available. Neutron here is not available. Okay. Means in this case, which one is unpaired? D. 3 by 2 is unpure. D 3 by 2 is unpure. In this case, what is the value of J? This is the value of J. J is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, cell is D. L is equal to 2. Parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to how much? Positive. And this one is a even parity. How to write down the spin parity? J pi is equal to S J value 3 by 2 and parity plus. Okay. This one is a 16S33 means sulfur. Next, chlorine 7Cl 35 17Cl 36 17Cl 37 Cl 37. Okay, 35. Proton is equal to 17. Neutron is equal to 18. Okay, means neutron contribution 0. Means we can write down only for proton. Okay, 1s 1 by 2, 2, 1p 3 by 2, 4, 1p 1 by 2, 2, 2s p d. Okay, bar d 5 by 2, 6, 2s 1 by 2, 2 plus 4 6 plus 2 8 8 plus 6 14 14 plus 2 16, and we need to again 1. Okay, there's 1d 3 by 2, 1d 3 by 2 1. Okay, means here which one is unpaired cell? D 3 by 2 is unpaired. Okay, J is equal to how much? 3 by 2. L is equal to 2. J parity pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to how much? Minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to plus 1, means this one is a positive parity. How to write down the J pi? J pi is equal to, yes, 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus. This is the spin parity for 7Cl 35. 7Cl 35. Okay, next 17Cl 36 means proton is equal to 17. Neutron is equal to yes, neutron is equal to proton 17 19. Neutron is equal to 19. Okay. Means here we need to write down configuration for both the cases. 17 already we can solve for 17. What is the last cell? J1 is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, and parity L1 is equal to how much? 2. L1 is equal to 2. Next, L1 is equal to 2 for 19. Write down the configuration for 19. 19, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 2, 16, 16 plus 4, 20 will, but here write down the up to D 3 by 2. Okay, D 3 by 2. D 3 by 2, J2 3 by 2. Okay, J2 3 by 2. And what is the value of L? L2 is equal to 2. लक्षात येत आहे 90 पर्यंत कुठे येईल 2 plus 4 6 plus 2 8 8 plus 16 14 14 plus 2 16 16 plus 4 20. पण आपल्याला इथपर्यंत सफिशियंट आहे का? तर 20 आपला 19 नंबर आहे. ओके, म्हणजे J2 is equal to 3 by 2, L2 is equal to 2. How to find the parity? Parity is equal to minus 1 raised to L1 plus L2. Means here is minus 1 raised to 2 plus 2 is equal to how much? Even parity. Okay, and find out the J value. J is equal to J1 plus J2 plus L1 plus L2. L1 plus L2. 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. 6 by 2. 6 by 2 means 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. Means total addition is odd. Resultant J is equal to, 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to how much? 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2, 6 by 2 means 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 7. This one is odd. We know that odd, then take the just the addition of J1 plus J2. J1 plus J2. Okay, means 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 3, and parity is equal to how much? Parity is equal to plus. Means what is the spin parity for 17Cl 36 is equal to J pi is equal to 3 plus. How much? J pi is equal to 3 plus. Okay, next for 17Cl 36. 17Cl 37. In this case, proton number is 17 and neutron number 17 minus this 20. Okay, means neutron concentration 0, proton 17, yes, 17. Last cell is D 3 by 2. Again we getting the same 3 by 2 plus. Why? Because the D 3 by 2 is unpaired in this case. Next example, argon. We know that argon atomic number 18 AR 40. Okay, 18 AR 40. Proton 18. Neutron 22. Okay, means this one is a even nucleate. Even nucleate, no any tension. Directly J pi is equal to how much? 0. J pi is equal to how much? 0 plus. काहीच नाही जमलं तर ऍटलिस्ट आपल्याला काय जमेल की इवन न्यूक्लिएट साठी सुद्धा सॉल्व करता येईल का तर डायरेक्टली वी कॅन राइट ऑन द 0 प्लस. ओके, नेक्स्ट पोटॅशियम 1939 or we can take the notation Kalium here also. Kalium, potassium plus Kalium सुद्धा नाव आहे potassium Kalium. Okay, in this case proton 19, neutron 39 minus 19 is equal to how much? 20. Means in this case which one is unpaired? Unpaired is proton. Means write down the configuration for proton. मग कुठपर्यंत जायचं आहे? Here 2 plus 4 6 plus 2 8 plus 6 14 plus 2 16 plus 4 20. आपल्याकडे अवेलेबल किती आहे? 90 आहे. मग आपल्याला D3/2 च्या पुढे जाण्याची गरज नाही. इथपर्यंतच आपली काय होती? फिल होते. ओके, नेक्स्ट 1s 1/2 2, 1p 3/2 4, 1p 1/2 2. आतापर्यंत किती झाले? 8 झाले. नेक्स्ट 1d 5/2 14, 1d 14 over. नेक्स्ट 2s 1/2 2s 1/2 2, 2 plus 4 6 plus 2 8 plus 6 14 plus 2 16. आता परत आपल्याला पुढे जाणं गरजेचं आहे. 1d 3/2 1d 3/2 मध्ये किती ठेवता येतील आपल्याला? आता आपल्याकडे किती झाले? तर 16 झालेले आहेत. आता अवेलेबल अजून किती पाहिजेत आपल्याला? 3 पाहिजेत. ओके, मग आता इथे किती ठेवता येतील? 3 ठेवता येतील. ओके, म्हणजे या केस मध्ये D3/2 इज इम्पॉर्टंट. D3/2 इज इम्पॉर्टंट. J is equal to 3/2, L is equal to 2. Then parity pi is equal to minus 1/2 is equal to how much? Positive. Means here we can write on the spin parity J pi is equal to how much? 3/2 plus. Next we can take the example of the calcium. 20Ca40. Even nuclide. Proton 20, neutron 20. 20 J pi 0 plus. J pi 0 plus. Got it? This is a very simple one. Next we can take the isotopes. 20Ca 41. Okay, means in this case proton is equal to 20, neutron is equal to 21. Okay, neutron is equal to how much? 21. Means in this case proton concentration 0. Only focus on neutron. This is 0. No need to solve anything for this case. Neutron n is equal to 21. Means write down the configuration up to 21. 2 plus 4 6 plus 2 8 plus 6 14 plus 2 16 plus 4 20. Next we need to bring one number going to the F cell. Okay, because here is a 2 4 6 plus 8 plus 6 14 plus 6 2 16 plus this up to here 20. Okay, next one going in which F cell. Okay, means 1F 7/2. Or we can write down the configuration also, no problem. 1s 1/2 2, 1p 3/2 4, 1p 1/2 2, 1d 5/2 6, 2s 1/2 2, 1d 3/2 4, and the next F 1F maximum 7 8. आपल्याकडे 8 F सेल मध्ये ठेवता येतात, पण तेवढे अवेलेबलच नाही आहेत. किती अवेलेबल राहिले आपल्याकडे? एकच आहे, तर ठेवता येईल. 8 जागा आहेत, तुम्हाला एक ठेवता येईल. ओके, म्हणजे 1. Means in this case F 7/2 is important for this case. Whatever the result getting the F 7/2. Okay, means what is the value of J? J is equal to here 7/2. L is equal to for this F cell F cell L is equal to 3. Okay, this parity pi is equal to -1 raised to 3 is equal to -1. F cell -1. Then parity J pi is equal to 7/2 minus 7/2 minus. This is the all spin parity for ground state of hydrogen atom to calcium atom. Means we can solve for 1 to 20 atoms. Okay. May 2016 questions. The puzzle of a magic number for nuclei was resolved by set 2016 question on cell model. Okay. Puzzle of magic number given by which component or which potential. Okay. Introducing the hardcore potential. This is does not depends upon the cell model because cells are related half pointers nahi hai. Okay. This one is cancelled. Why? Because this one is cancelled. This is not related to cell model directly. Second one, introducing the tensor characters to the nuclear. Okay. Now tensor nature is related to nuclear force. Now we can study the cell model. Okay. Means this point is related to nuclear force. Okay. Means this is the property of nuclear force. Means this is not related to cell model. Means this option also deleted one. Okay. Next, eco-potential. Okay, eco-potential is related with nuclear. Okay, but this is related with proton is converted into neutron and neutron is converted to the proton. Yes or no? Japanese scientists explained this theory. Means this theory is not related to cell model. Okay, means first is incorrect. This second also incorrect. This also correct. Means which one is correct? What is the remaining one? Introducing the spin orbit part in nuclear potential. Yes or no? Means here is a spin orbit is a option. Why this one is a spin orbit? D option is correct. Because we know that potential, three-dimensional harmonic potential, we consideration for finding the magic number, we can use this potential. But we can use this potential V of R is equal to 1/2 kr square. Then we getting the energy, we know that the three-dimensional energy is equal to n plus 3/2 h cross omega. Okay, n is nx plus ny plus nz. Okay, but we can use this potential only getting the magic number up to 20. Yes or no? Hence, we need some correction to this potential, and hence they can consider the LS coupling as a perturbation. Yes, remaining quantum number नहीं आ रहा है, इसका मतलब कुछ तो correction करना पड़ेगा. Yes or no? Means in this case, we need to take the consideration, correction or perturb the system because of LS coupling. We consider this is a LS coupling is present in this case, then we getting all magic numbers 2, 8, 20, 50, 82 and 126. Yes or no? Means here origin of magic number is LS coupling. Means LS orbit or spin orbit interaction is important. Got it? Means for this question, which one is correct option? Spin orbit. Same question asked in 2013 set. Only small sentence will be changed. Okay? The magic number in nuclear physics arise mainly due to yes. Dipole is not related to this one. This option is not correct. Second one, again short range characteristic force. Again this is related with the nuclear force. Means this option also not correct. Got two option will be deleted. Next, Coulomb interaction. This also related with the nuclear charge. Okay, means this is not related to magic number. Means which one is correct? Spin orbit interaction. Okay, they consider the spin LS coupling as a perturbation. Means origin of this is spin interaction. Yes or no? Again, okay, this is the two question asked in May 2016 and set 2013 exam. Next set question 2017. In the nuclear cell model, the nuclear spin orbit coupling split a nuclear energy levels while identified by the spin and orbital angular momentum L into, okay, J is equal to L plus or minus S, whereas a spin having value, yes, spin having value 1 by 2. The position of the splitting energy level are, splitting energy levels are, J is equal to L minus 1 by 2 lies the lower energy, J is equal to L plus 1 by 2 lies the higher energy, first option. Second, L minus 1 by 2 have the lower energy and plus have the higher energy. Third one, J is equal to L minus 1 by 2 have the same energy as that of J is equal to L plus 1 by 2 because neutron has no charge. Okay, here charge का तो कोई बात आता ही नहीं है because here not related to neutron charge or proton charge. No any consideration or assumptions of cell model in charge of neutron or proton. Means this option is not correct because this is not related to charge. Okay, means this option is not correct. Next one, J is equal to 2L minus 1 or 2L plus 1 by 2. This is also not possible. Okay, why this is not possible? Because we know that how to find out the J value. J value is equal to L minus 1 by 2 or L plus 1 by 2. Means that this option also not correct. This option also not correct. Got it? Means this two options are related. Why? Because this is not charge related, and second one, this formula is not correct. Is these two options will be deleted. First one, second one. We can find out the. We know that already. Last question. I already say that here we consideration of L and S. Why? Because we need to consideration of this perturbation because 3D harmonic potential don't give the all magic numbers. Hence we take the Mayer and Hexon take the sum perturbation. This is known as L bar dot S bar. LS करते, okay. मग त्या केस मध्ये काय केलं? In this case we can take this perturb value L bar dot S bar. Okay, we need to find out the acceptation of L bar dot S bar in both cases for J is equal to L plus 1 by 2 and J is equal to L minus 1 by 2. Okay, in this case what is the value of L bar dot S bar? We know that J bar is equal to L bar plus S bar. We can finding out this one. Then L bar dot S bar getting J square minus L square minus S square upon 2 times of, okay, like that. Okay, means from this equation we getting the L bar dot S bar value. Okay, and now substitute this value in delta E. We know that in this case directly we know that J is equal to L plus 1 by 2 is a higher value as compared to this one generally. Substitute this value here, but here we getting the minus. Here we getting the minus sign. What is the meaning of that minus? Means delta E getting minus means second term is larger than first term. Yes or no? Larger than first term. Means second one is greater than first one. Means EJ is equal to L minus by 2 have higher energy as compared to EJ L plus 1 by 2. Like that we can say take the P cell L is equal to 1 and S is equal to 1 by 2. Then J is equal to how much? 2P 1 by 2. 2P 1 by 2 and 2P 3 by 2. 2P 1 by 2 and 2P 3 by 2. Yes, in this case 2P 1 by 2 have higher energy levels as compared to the 2P 3 by 2. Means in this case, which option is correct one? Here L minus 1 by 2 have more energy as compared to the L plus 1 by 2. Means option in this case L minus 1 by 2 lies a lower energy. Means this one is not correct because this 2P 1 by 2 greater energy as compared to the 2P 3 by 2. Means this option is not correct. This J is equal to L minus 1 by 2 higher J have lower energy and lower J have higher energy. This option number which one is correct? Option number A is correct for these questions. In energy level predicted by cell model, the level energy level states and corresponding nucleons number starting from lowest to highest energy level are as follows. Lowest to higher energy as follows. Okay, now see here is a 1s 1 by 2 means we know that 1s 1 by 2 means maximum we can place here 2 nucleons. Yes, no problem. Next 1p 3 by 2 means here we can place the 4 nucleons. Yes, 1p 3 by 2 means we can place the 4 nucleons. 1p 1 by 2 means we can place 2 nucleons. 5 by 2 6 nucleons. They ask estimate the ground state spin. Ground state spin. We know that which method आपल्याला माहिती. You have to finding the ground state spin and parity. Spin and parity. They have only spin, not parity. And now we know that boron 5B11 configuration 1s 1 by 2 1s 1 by 2 means we can place 1. Here is proton number is equal to 5, neutron number is equal to 6. Proton 5B11 configuration 1s 1 by 2 2 1p 3 by 2 3. Okay, means here we getting p is equal to how much? 5, n is equal to 6, means we can write down the configuration only for 5. And what is the remaining unpaired? This is a 3 by 2, means p 3 by 2, j value is equal to 3 by 2, means for this case p is equal to how much? 3 by 2. And we getting finding the for aluminium 1s2 1p 3 by 2 1p 1 by 2. Okay, and 1d 5 by 2 means 2 plus 4 6 6 plus 2 8 8 plus 5 13. Okay, means up to we need to take d 5 by 2, d 5 by 2, j is equal to 5 by 2, j is equal to 5 by 2, means j value is equal to 5 by 2, means this is a spin for aluminum is equal to how much? 5 by 2. Spin aluminum is equal to how much? 5 by 2. Means here I value for boron is equal to 3 by 2, means this option not correct, this option also not correct, this also not correct. Only 3 by 2 present in B option. Okay, means which option is correct? B option is correct. Aluminum already we getting 5 by 2, means this option is correct for this case. Always memorize this thing. बरेच वेळा confusion हो सकता कि we can take the find out the J value. Here J value is nothing but spin. J value is nothing but spin. Hence boron spin is a 3 by 2 and aluminium spin is equal to how much? 5 by 2. Option number. Which of the following is not a doubly magic number? Which of the following is not a doubly magic number? Okay. Doubly magic means proton also have the magic number as well as neutron also have the magic number. Okay. Now we know that what is the magic numbers? 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82, 126. Means proton also belongs to this one and neutron also belongs to this one. Yes or no? Now we can take the first example 8016. 8016 means here proton is equal to 8 and neutron also is equal to how much? 8. Means both have the magic number. Both have magic number. Okay, means this option is correct one. Okay. Next, second one. 20 Ca 40. Okay, means in this case proton is equal to 20, neutron is equal to 20. Means 20 belong to this one? Yes. Means both proton and neutron have the magic numbers. Next, third option 82 PV 82 lead 208 means here proton is equal to 82. Yes, proton is belong to the magic number. Now we can check the neutron. How to find out the neutron? Simply 208 minus 82 is equal to 8 minus 2 6 and 20 minus 8 12 means 126. Neutron is equal to how much? 126. Means this is a belong to the magic number. Okay, means these two are belongs to the magic number. These two are belongs to the magic number. Means this option also correct one. Now we can check the 92U to 38. 92U to 38. This is not belongs to the magic number. Why? Because 92 is not a here proton is equal to 92. Means proton is not belongs to the magic number. Means both proton and neutron also we can find out. This also not a magic number. Means option number which one is not correct? Means the D option. Which of the following is not a doubly magic numbers? Means 92U to 38 is not a doubly magic number.